Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm back with some more hopefully beneficial information. On this go around, we're going to do the process of buying a property. I'm going to walk you through the process in general and what I do as your agent. So first things first, when you buy a house, the first thing you must do is get pre-approved, right? That process will let you know what amount of money the bank is going to be able to lend you, and that will tell you what price range you should be looking in. You don't want to go out and start looking and then you find something that you like and then you're not prepared, or you don't even know if you're going to be qualified for that amount. So that is the first step in the process, which I, as your real estate agent, if you do need a lender, I will provide one that I have vetted or that I have personally worked with in the past that can provide the service that you need. Once we have your criteria and the preferences that you want regarding price, areas, travel distance, amenities, whatever comes to mind that you want in a home, a pool, garage, etc. Once we have that down packed, I will start creating a list of properties. I will do a search of many properties just to come to the ones that are best suited for your criteria, right? So I'll make a list of those properties. I'll send them over to you. You review them. Let me know which ones you like, which ones you're interested in. I will vet them further by contacting the listing agent for those properties, coordinating showings, and going to see those properties. Because a lot of the times, the pictures look great, but the house looks like shh. And sometimes the pictures look disgusting, but the house actually looks not so bad, So it's better to just go see them. I would not recommend you to do a offer sight unseen. Once the search process is done, the narrowing down process, now we get to submitting an offer, right? So the first thing we'll do before we submit the offer on the property that you like is I will prepare a CMA, which is a comparable market analysis, right? To get an estimate value of the property. That way you can make the best fair offer that you possibly can, right? To have the best chance at getting it accepted. We will talk it over and come up with a fair offer that you would be comfortable submitting. After we do the CMA, I will write down an offer for that property. I will also write a letter on your behalf introducing you to the sellers. In the past, I've gotten offers accepted because of the letter. Since selling your home or buying a home is an emotional process, most sellers, or a lot of sellers, want to know that their home is going to a good individual or a good family. So after we have found the property, we send an offer in. This is where the negotiation starts. Now we get the inspector, and I schedule the inspector as soon as possible. Within the first 48 hours, I would like to have an inspector out there, get the property inspected. The inspector is another person that works on your behalf for your interest. When you hire the inspector, he is going to look for any abnormalities or anything wrong with the house. And then he'll write a report and give it to you, so that way we can use that report for further negotiations if needed. So once we have an agreement on the price of the property, now we get the attorneys involved. The seller's attorney will write up a contract detailing the terms of the contract. They'll send it over to your attorney. Your attorney will review it. You guys will set up a date to review it together. You sign the contract, send it back along with the down payment check. The other attorney receives it, they review it. Any contingencies or any changes that your attorney has made or any changes that you wanted to make, they go back, they review it. Once they have an agreed upon contract, the seller signs it, and then that will create a binding contract. That means you're in contract. So now we can breathe a little easy. Now the ball goes back to the lender and the attorneys to do the title search, to do the underwriting and stuff, to make sure that you're still employed, that you're still receiving your income, and that you're eligible to get this loan. In New York, every transaction, every real estate transaction, whether it's a buy or a sell, needs a real estate attorney involved. During that process, the bank schedules an appraisal to find out what the actual estimated value of the property is. So they know that they'll be lending that money for the price of the house, right? They're not going to want to lend $450 on a house that's valued at $400, obviously. Once that process is done, the appraisal is done, the underwriting is done, the title is back. If you are approved, the bank will give you a commitment letter saying that they are lending you the money. Once that letter comes in and we have a commitment from the bank, now you're able to set a closing date. On the closing date, we'll go do a final walkthrough to the house to make sure that everything is still standing, that the house is still there, right? And then we'll proceed to go to closing afterwards. So at closing, you will be famous. You will be putting your signature on a lot of paper. Once we're done with that, within a few hours, you have your keys to your house and you officially be a homeowner. I hope that this helped, and I hope that this kind of opens up some questions. And if you have any questions, or if you're thinking about buying, or if you know somebody who is, please send them my way. I'm here to help. My goal is to guide and educate through real estate to facilitate your process. Whether you're buying or selling, even if you're curious, just give me a call. Ask me anything you want. If I don't know the answer, I will find somebody who does, or find somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who does. Because I believe that education is not what you know, or it's not the titles that you possess. It's how you can get things done without violating the rights of others. If you need some help with real estate, rest assured that you get great service with me. You have a great day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.